peace, love. It's your Warrior Princess Genna Ebony here. I wanted to dance for y'all, but I'm tired. I'm tired. It's my time, and I'm in the red tent this week, so I said I'm gonna make a video about love because I'm really thinking about love, and love is heavy on my heart because I'm open to it. In its many forms and its many aspects, and I want to keep my heart open to love, so I wanted to dialogue about it and make a video about it, and hopefully see what it produces, what it brings back. But I'm just putting it out there, right? So I've been thinking about love is patient, caring, love is kind, love is felt most when it's genuine. Love, had my share of love abuse, manipulated, and its strength misused, right? And then I think about love is blind, and it'll take over your mind. What you think is love is truly not. You need to elevate and find, right? And still, love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it holds no grudge. It does not demand its own way. It does not seek its own. It's not easily provoked. It keeps no records of wrong. It speaks no evil and rejoices in the truth. It loves and believes in all things, hopes in all things, and endures in all things too. Okay? So, look, I got some curses. Excuse me if I do. But anyway, like, so love, right? So love is it's in all of our connections. It's in all of our relations. And I think that during our time, the word love has kind of lost its value. It's been watered down because, we love ice cream, and we love our cars, and we love our children, and we love our parents. We love these shoes we got, right? And we love the neighborhood we live in. And there's levels to all of that, right? There's levels to that sometimes get, missed. And people sometimes will love you like they love ice cream. And you'll think, they love you like they love their kids, or they love their friends, or they love their parents, and but they don't know they love you like they love the new pair of shoes. So it's important to understand what people mean when they express love to you or say they love you, because I think there's so many times there's a difference of what we mean when we say we love a person and what they mean when they say they love us. And if we don't have the clarity of what it is that we're expressing, sometimes there can be confusion and miscommunications, right? But love, it's very a deep thing, but of course it can be very shallow and very surface level. So where are you with your love, right? And are you communicating that well? I'm asking myself that too, right? And then I also think about, I used to call myself a recovering love addict. I used to refer to myself as a recovering love addict, but really, I was a people pleaser. So truly, I am a recovering people pleaser, but we like to spice it up. We like to jazz it up. We like to call it. You know what I'm saying? Make it sound cute. Recovering love addict sounds like a lot better, cuter to me anyway. I like that better than a recovering people pleaser. But it is what it is. So shit, I need to call it what it is so I can actually address it, so we can get to the bottom of it. You're not a love addict. You're actually a people pleaser. You were raised a certain way. You adapted certain qualities about yourself, certain personality traits. And what you think is love is truly not. That's why I had to sit with myself and say, what you think is love is truly not. You need to elevate and find. Because people who really love you respect your boundaries. You know, they respect your no. They applaud it. You know, they're hurt by the idea of hurting you. And if they have to learn new behaviors, if they have to change, if they have to adjust their personality to make you comfortable, not because they're a people pleaser, but because they have some personality traits that may be harmful to you, that they may not have realized that, or they have some personality traits that may be, a bit abrasive to you, and you guys want to find a way to compromise, to be able to connect with each other. That's what it's all about. It's not about trying to change a person or make somebody into who they are not. It's really about growing together. Being able to meet a person where they are, and have a person who says, hey, I have a hard time setting boundaries. And another person that says, hey, I have a hard time respecting people's boundaries. But I have an affinity for you. And I want you in my life. I don't want my disrespect of your boundaries to cause you to leave my life. I don't want your disrespect of my boundaries to cause me to leave your life, right? And that's what it's about. We as human beings can try to act like we are okay with being alone, or we are okay with isolation, or okay with solitude. And we have those moments and those seasons and those times and those needs for that. But we are communicative beings. We are community beings. We are here to be with each other and connect with each other in shallow and very deep ways. And we have to do that. We have to do that, to find those ways to have meaningful relationships, to cultivate those deep, meaningful, loving relationships, as well as the not so deep, the kind of midway, shallow, the very basically, love isn't everything. On my path, I've grown to believe that it's all good. It's all good. It's all love. There's a love and there's a greater love. There's a good and there's a greater good. There's none of it that's not good. There's none that's not divine. There's none that's not the holy. I accept all vibes, not just good vibes only. I accept all vibes, not just good vibes only. So, like I said, I'm open to love in its many forms. What people call hate is actually a form of adoration, inverted. You know what I'm saying? When we really begin to see ourselves in others, we can see why people may be jealous of us or hate us or envious us, because we may be lacking qualities that, they may be lacking in qualities that we have, or we see we have envy or jealousy of a person, and then when we think about it, no, it's not. I'm not really jealous of that person. Is they have this or they have that, and we can recognize that, and we can adjust that, and it's not that I'm a hater. This it's actually X, Y, and Z. It's not this person hates me. It's actually A, B, C. And we can begin to be very scientific, spiritual, whatever, however we want to call it, about how we are connecting with each other and connecting with the world and relating to everything that is around us, right? So it just made me think about, finally finding love in a hopeless place. I want to end the video on that note, like, can you find love in a hopeless place? Have you ever found love in a hopeless place? And do you have to let it go? Peace, love.